If you thought Britney flashing her hits too toxic was bad enough, then this old-fashioned striptease act courtesy of Ms Cerra was even more shocking. With a face full of slap and a bursting at the seams basque that exposed fleshy pendulous bosoms, the full-figured cabaret artiste launched into a strip routine that left Simon looking like this. Copyright ITVAmanda like this. Copyright ITVAdvertisement. Continue reading BelowAnd and deck like this. Copyright ITVAlthough. Hardly family entertainment. Piers took great delight in telling her, "You are Mike and off woman, cringe." Miraculously she got through that first round, but obviously didn't make it to the final. After all, her royal mad wouldn't be amused. Point 4. Sword swallower horrifies the judges. There are many contestants who rock up to auditions with an act that has an element of danger to it. And every time they do their stuff they manage to shock the judges, audience and people at home in equal measure. Thrill-seeker Alex Megala's shtick was to sensationally deep-throat a sword, climb up a pole and slide down it face down, stopping before the sword handle hits the ground and impales him. The tension in the studio was so intense, the judges and audience found themselves looking away before he even started the routine. Copyright ITVAmanda. Then he released himself and shot down the pole at top speed but came to a halt just in the nick of time. Amanda, Alicia, David and Simon were horrified and the girls jumped out of their seats, relieved that he hadn't filleted himself on live on stage. Alex made it through to the finals, topping his performance, though not himself, thankfully, every time. Point 5. Meet Subo. When 47-year-old Susan strode onto the BGT stage in a beige floral dress and wiry gray hair, the audience rolled their eyes in judgment. Again, clearly they hadn't seen Paul Potts. No way in hell was this woman a contender. Even the judges eyed her up and down with zero interest. And when Susan started waving her cuddly hips around in a cheekily seductive way as Simon asked who she was and where she was from, Piers looked appalled and Simon's eyes widened in horror. But then something truly shocking happened. Far from being a crooning car crash, Susan sounded like tuneful angel. The judges were won over and gave her the 3 biggest yeses. Susan went on to be a massive selling recording artist, but didn't get a film made of her life like Paul Potts. Not yet, anyway. Point 6. Magical malfunction. Copyright ITVAmanda. 2016, magician Ben Black narrowly avoided being speared by a crossbow when 2 arrows were fired by accident during his act live on stage. Daredevil Magic Man had asked Alicia Dixon to pull the lever, but when she did, 2 arrows were released instead of 1, missing Ben, who was strapped to a wall by mere inches. The audience gasped. Alicia breathed a sigh of relief, and we reckon ITV were happy they didn't have a big insurance payout to worry about. Want up to the minute entertainment news and features? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Facebook page and follow on our @DigitalSpy Twitter account and you're all set.